showing you how to achieve a really nice flawless base. I'm going to be showing you some application methods and also some products that I believe to be the best out there for providing longevity and also that really good flawless looking skin, which we all want. So I am going to be showing you a little element of colour correcting too. Again, some people don't need to do this. I personally don't feel that I need to do this on a day-to-day basis, but there are some people out there that have really bad pigmentation underneath their eyes, or they might suffer from a lot of rosacea and a lot of redness to their skin. So really following this simple step before you even start applying makeup is really going to help you achieve that flawless base. So I really hope that you enjoyed this and this is really informative for you. Please don't forget to hit like and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye! So guys, it's a scary part of me no makeup on. So I'm just going to be starting off with skincare. So I'm going to be taking my Neutrogena Visibly Clear Pink Grapefruit Moisturiser and smoothing that all over my skin. And then I'm going to be taking an eye cream, and this one is by Number 7. I'm just going to be placing that underneath both of my eyes and then blending and patting that out. Then I'm just going to be waiting a little while for that all to sink in the skin, and then we'll start applying primers. This primer I'm going to be using is by Benefit, and this is the POREfessional Licensed to Blot, and it just comes in one of those twisting applicators, so you just sort of push your product up the top and then you just sort of pat it on the areas where you get the most oily throughout the day, and that's just really going to help mattify the skin. Then I'm going to be taking the Benefit POREfessional, which works in conjunction with that Licensed to Blot, and I'm just going to be patting that into my skin, and this acts as kind of like a cement for the skin, so it really fills in those pores, and I tend to have sort of larger pores around my T-zone, so I'm focusing the most of this product mainly in those areas. So now I'm going to be taking my Makeup Forever colour correcting palette. I'm going to be taking the first two lighter shades and then the orange shade, and I'm going to be mixing them all together and blending that out underneath my eye. And what that's going to do is really help counteract some of the darkness underneath there. So the lighter skin toned you are, you want to go in with a more lighter orange, and the more darker skin toned you are, you want to go in with a more darker orange. And that's just really going to help counteract some of that pigmentation. This also works on other areas of the face that you may have darker patches. So it does look a little bit strange at first, but just bear with it and keep on blending it out, and I promise once it's all under the foundation and concealer you won't even notice, but it just helps create that really nice flawless canvas. Now to counteract the redness, I'm just going to be taking some of that green from the palette, and I'm just going to be placing that on the areas of my face that I have the most redness. So that is around my nose. I also have some scarring from some old spots and things like that. So I'm just going to be blending that out, and that's just really going to help counteract that redness. So this is particularly good, say for example, if you have really bad rosacea or broken capillaries or old acne scarring or anything like that. And just taking this extra step when applying your foundation is just really going to help create that flawless finish. Foundation, I'm going to be taking my Smashbox Studio Skin Hydrating Foundation and the Damp Beauty Blender, and I'm going to be patting that all out into my skin. And the reason why I love this foundation is because it creates a really nice flawless finish, but it still looks like your skin. So it has got a buildable coverage. So for example, if you want that more natural look, you could just go for one layer and you're good to go. If you wanted to make a more dramatic look, maybe for a night out or something like that, you just keep on building up the intensity. It's really nice and it blends out beautifully. It also lasts a really long time, and I just think that it's such a good foundation for keeping me matte, especially on the areas that I get the most oily, but also hydrating the skin at the same time. So now to apply its concealer, I'm just going to be taking my MAC Pro Longwear, and I'm just going to be placing that in a triangle shape underneath my eyes, and that's just really going to help lift and lighten that area and also provide a little bit more coverage. And then I'm going to be blending that out with the tip of my Damp Beauty Blender. Now to brighten up the look and to add a little bit more coverage, I'm going to be taking the Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer, and I'm going to be focusing that mainly down the centre of my face. So down the centre of my nose, on my forehead, my chin, a little bit on my cupid's bow and the sides of my nose. And I'll just be blending it out with my Beauty Blender. So I'm going to be taking my Collection 2000 Sheer Loose Powder, and with my Damp Beauty Blender, I'm just going to be pressing that underneath my eyes to set the concealer, and I'm going to be placing quite a lot under there, and then I'm going to leave that for about 5 minutes, and then I'm going to wipe off the excess. And I've seen quite a few people doing this method recently, and they're calling it the cooking or the baking of the concealer, and I tried it a little while ago, and I actually think it works. I think it's really good for like setting your concealer and making sure it stays put all day long. So now I'm just going to be adding some contour to my face. If you want a more in-depth video on how to contour and highlight, I'll link it above this video right now for you to check out. So after that, I'm just going to be taking my blusher in the colour Luminoso by Milani, and I'm just going to be placing that on my cheekbones and then blending it out. That's all blended out, I did go in and complete the rest of my face makeup. So if you guys want a tutorial on this look, then please like the video so I know to do that for you. I really hope that you enjoyed this and you learnt something new. This is just my way of creating a really nice flawless base for your makeup. And yeah, whether or not you have it dramatic or natural, it's just one of those things that's so versatile and that you can wear all the time. So I really hope that you enjoy this again, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!